Hey YouTube, it's Tamika. I'm just coming by doing a video on my week. I know today I entered into week 29, and so I believe this video is over weeks 27 and 28. So I just wanted to come by and update you on classes and cravings and all that good stuff. I would say things have been turning the corner a little bit. Feeling a little bit, guess more symptoms in second trimester. Um, yeah, so anyway, I'll follow my list so I don't get completely out of order. First thing I want to talk about is weight gain. I've gained a total of 14 pounds so far. And I'm generally told, like, people think I'm like 3 months from, I guess, just looking at me. I don't know. Well, I can't say 3 months, but today the salesman, I guessed I was 3 months. I was like, no, I am 7 months. And he started talking about how I'm pretty small for, where I am. So that's pretty good to hear. And I hear that from everywhere. But the thing is she's right on track. So that leads me to my next point, my midwife appointment and my sonogram. Which one was first? My sonogram was first. Let's see. She was fine. Everything looked good. Placenta's in place. She's head down. I was told that usually first time mothers, the baby is, typically is head down because there's not enough room, so she just gets into the position. Also in Hypnobaby, we did belly mapping, and I feel the majority of my kicks on my right middle side, like those are the strongest. Then I feel little subtle kicks on the left lower side. So we did a belly mapping to kind of see where the baby is, and that's an indicator that she's head down. Feet are where the strongest kicks are, and hands are where you don't feel the most kicks. So for the midwife appointment, I don't know, my breasts have changed so much, and maybe because my grandfather was just diagnosed with cancer, I really wanted a breast exam. They just feel so weird, so they could be lumpy or what, but she said they were fine, so that was good to hear, I guess. But that was pretty much it for the midwife's appointment. She said I was measuring on track as well. Sonogram, I didn't even speak with the doctor. They just told me, if anything is up, then he'll get back to me. And that was like a week and a half ago. So I take it everything's fine. But I know last time I was a little concerned because she was measuring in the 17th percentile. And I went in at 28 weeks. She was measuring at 28 weeks. She was 2.9 pounds. And I'm wondering, okay, I definitely can tell she's 2.9 pounds because she feels just heavy, like heavy, especially if I don't know, I can't really pinpoint when it is, but at some points when I get up, she's right, like, on my bladder. And, yeah, some of the, also, with the bladder, is some mornings when I'm getting dressed and I'm getting my maternity pants on and pulling them over my belly, it's kind of like, how I used to, like, when you were little, you have that coat that is like a full bodysuit. That's how I feel sometimes when I'm getting dressed. But it's hard because I have to keep going to the bathroom. But then I'll go to the bathroom and not really have to go. So it's just like, okay, I'm going to just have to bear with feeling like I have to pee all the time. So that was that. So for this midwife's appointment, it was time for my glucose testing. So me not doing any research, I didn't Google anything, they didn't give me any directions. I woke up in the morning and I took my prenatal vitamins, which are the chewy, sweet kind. They have like 3 grams of sugar, and I take a dose and a half, so it was like 4.5 grams of sugar in that. And then I try to eat a yogurt in the morning. So I ate that, which was a total of like almost 35 grams of sugar, and that's the only thing that I had, and that was just not a good idea. So I failed my first glucose test by like 21 points, which is not too bad thinking about how much sugar I did have. And I did not fast the night before either. In fact, I couldn't sleep the night before. So I don't make a habit of this, but 3 o'clock in the morning I'm eating like waffle eggs and what is it, like potatoes and sausage, which I don't make a point of it, but we'll get to sleep in a minute, or my sleeping habits in a minute. So, yeah, I felt it. So I went back. It was kind of, I went back like last Wednesday to take it again. And I got there late again because of sleep. The mornings are not, they don't work for me. So I went back, I got there like at 1. And with them, it's a 2-hour fast rather than a 3-hour fast. Um, so either way, they were on lunch break. So they wanted me to wait even longer. I was like, dude, I need to go somewhere else because I cannot wait 4 hours to eat. Like, I don't want to get sick. So I did the 2-hour glucose test, and that was on Wednesday, and I hadn't heard back from them. I don't think I'm going to be positive for having gestational diabetes. I've done a lot of praying about it because, my diet is not perfect. I do try, though, but I hadn't gained much weight, and she's not, ever been larger than she's supposed to. So thinking, we're fine. But if they don't call back tomorrow, then I'll know for sure. All is well there. But anyway, so cravings. Pizza is something I've been craving like the whole pregnancy. I try not to eat that much of it because I know it's not that great for you. Yogurt is something like this morning I had one. It's sometimes just so wonderful. It's like the most amazing thing. I love strawberry and banana, which I've always liked that yogurt, but just now it's just something. Excuse me, I'm itchy if you can't tell. But the yogurt, amazing. And also I started taking iron supplements because I was eating a lot of ice, but ice is still something that I really like. It's probably covering up from the fact that I guess I don't crave gravel. It's not a direct craving anymore. But like my garage is like the best smelling thing ever. It smells so good. It's not like I want to eat my garage or the cement in there, but I just enjoy the smell. So I figure it's okay. It's not like a gasoline smell or anything. It's just the smell of the concrete. It just smells amazing. So weird. Sleeping. My sleeping habits are not that great. I guess because I don't drink coffee. I don't have to wake up early in the morning too often. So I find myself staying up all night. I think last night I went to bed at like 4:30, which is ridiculous. I wasn't doing anything. So I stay up all night, and then I had trouble waking up to have like a decent day. What I'll do like every morning is I'll go to the bathroom, which I'm using the bathroom a lot, but I'm really only going like maybe once or twice during the night. I guess maybe I try not to drink as much during bed. I don't know. But so I'll go to the bathroom usually like around 8:30. I'll tell myself don't check the phone, because then you'll be up more. But then I'll get back in the bed and can't sleep. So then I'll check the phone and start playing my games and doing whatever else. And then I'll find myself like playing on the phone for like an hour or so, and then I'll be like sleep with the phone in my hand like every morning. It never fails. So sleeping has been difficult. One reason too is indigestion. Like water gives me indigestion. Whatever I eat. Sometimes I find myself coming in her room, sitting in this chair. It really helps with the indigestion. Some nights I've had to fall asleep in the chair and then like kind of go to bed because I can sit up straight. And the indigestion has been an issue. Leg cramps. I used to get leg cramps first trimester. They kind of went away. It always happens. It's kind of weird, but I have to be asleep and I have to be like stretching in my sleep, and then I'll get a leg cramp. And that's happened twice to where twice in like the last 2 weeks where I'll wake up and my leg still hurts from the leg cramp that I got, and it'll almost like wake me completely up because it hurts so bad. So that's a symptom that I had. And today, like I said before, I do breast exams like every day just to see if anything's coming out or just to see how they change. It's like the most fascinating things because my boobs have, done some interesting things since I've been pregnant. So today on the right side, is it the right? No, the left side. Yeah, the left side, there was like a watery liquid coming out. Um, I don't know if I had just gotten out the shower or what. No, I know I hadn't just gotten in the shower. It was dry, but there was like a watery liquid. I don't know. I don't think colostrum's watery like that, but yeah. So there is boob leakage going on, and I know at this point it's not uncommon. So that's kind of exciting. Braxton Hicks, I believe I am having those. They're very minor. They don't hurt. At one point, I was telling some of my kids, um, that it feels like sometimes I can feel her head moving, and but I don't think I feel her head moving. I think it's a Braxton Hicks contraction. Some mild cramping, nothing to worry about. Um, I feel what else? Yeah, that's it for the Braxton Hicks. Um, I know a couple of mornings ago I woke up. Oh, and I was so uncomfortable. Like I'm like laying on my back, like trying to get over and lifting myself up. And I'm just like, when did I get so uncomfortable? Like the bigger this belly gets, the more uncomfortable I am. Even though I am elated, about being pregnant and having her and everything. So not to complain, but I am getting uncomfortable. And that leads me to another part. I read somewhere that psychologically, towards the end of your pregnancy, it's not uncommon to want the baby to just get here. Like to want, they said being pregnant prepares you for motherhood, and then you get to a point where you're ready to take care of the baby and ready to have your body back. And I am. It's something about being able to roll over on my stomach that I'm missing, that I have not, had since I got pregnant. So I am missing that part. And I'm just ready to meet her. I'm excited, but I definitely want her to stay in as long as possible. I can go 40 weeks. It's all good. Just as long as she's healthy. Because I know now if she were to come for one, I would freak out because her room is not ready. And for two, she'd be way too little. So I want her to stay in as long as she needs to. But when it's time and she's good and at least 6-7 pounds, I'm ready. So, movement. We're feeling like way more movement, stronger kicks. Noticing little patterns like when I'm in my sessions, she's completely still and cool. She doesn't move. But when I get home or when I'm in the car, she starts to move and stuff like that. So I find that interesting. That she's really quiet during session. Well, not quiet, not that I could hear her, but she's really still. Let's see. I guess I've talked about indigestion. Everything gives me indigestion. Have to make a point. She's moving now. Had to make a point to just make sure that once I eat, I sit up for almost like an hour afterwards, just to make sure everything digests. I know last night before I went to bed, I had some almonds, and I had indigestion from almonds this morning. I'm just like, really, that's crazy. One thing that didn't give me indigestion that I ate yesterday, and I was surprised. What was it? I had macaroni and cheese and a Philly cheesesteak, and I did not get indigestion from that. And that was I was surprised. Um, Hypnobirthing class. Um, I guess this week was our 5th week. Next week is our last week of class. Um, I'm excited. It's been a really great class. I have not done my homework ever like I'm supposed to. But I feel prepared. I feel prepared. The class is doing me some good once the class is over. Like everybody else, like one lady is probably, she could have her baby this week. Like she's already dilated 2 centimeters. The other lady is probably going to have her baby very soon. So they're all like, ready to go. And I still have like 11 weeks left. So after class, I still have time to do more training and stuff. But it's just so overwhelming. I mean, my headspace is a very, important place for me. Like, I need to be able to think about my day, analyze things, stuff like that. So before I go to bed every night, I cannot be in hypnosis. I just can't. I have to have that time for me. So, Yeah. Um, so anyway, let me hurry up because I don't know how long this is gonna let me record. So last day of class. I'm excited about it. We've learned some really good things. The book is very informative. If anybody's interested, I would definitely suggest that you take it. I do believe that it will work when I'm in labor. One thing that they did tell me that I thought was cool is they said wait and go to the hospital. You know, like wait as long as you can before you go to the hospital. Like if you're bleeding or something, is going wrong, then by all means rush. But if you're just having contractions, you know that it's your birthing time. So just stay at home until, what did she say? There was something in the book. Stay at home until, yeah, I don't know. But I have to